Steel meets stone, then the whole mine moves. One swing, one bite, one clean dump, and the truck is already backing out. Watch closely, because this is the kind of loading rhythm that turns a massive pit into a non-stop conveyor belt of production. Caterpillar muscle, precise operator control, and two-pass efficiency that looks almost too smooth to be real. In this video, you're going to see two different jobs working together in a real mining cycle. First, the Caterpillar 6015B, an ultra-class hydraulic mining excavator loading dump trucks in only 2 passes, aiming for fast, consistent fills without wasting motion. Then we shift to the Caterpillar 374D handling overburden, loading 4-axle Mercedes and MAN trucks with steady, controlled buckets that keep the haul road moving. 2 machines, 2 rolls, 1 goal: move more material safely with clean technique and strong production. Now, let's start with the main event, the Caterpillar 6015B. This machine sits in that heavy hitter class where everything is built for one thing: moving serious tonnage, hour after hour without flinching. The 6015B is powered by a high-output diesel engine system designed for mining duty cycles. Think long hours, high load, repeat motion, and constant hydraulic demand. It's not just raw horsepower, it's hydraulic performance that matters here. High-flow, high-pressure circuits that keep the boom, stick, and bucket moving with authority even under a full bite. Look at the way the front end stays composed. No hesitation, no sluggish lift, just a smooth pull through the bank and a clean rise to dump height. Watch the bucket entry. The operator isn't attacking the face, they're shaping it. That's a big difference. A good operator uses the bucket like a scalpel, curling at the right moment to keep the bucket filling evenly, avoiding oversized rocks that can hang up the payload, and keeping the digging resistance consistent. Look at this angle as the bucket curls. There's a rhythm. Crowd in, curl, lift, and as soon as that bucket is loaded, the swing begins. That's how you cut cycle time. You're never waiting for one motion to finish before starting the next. And here's the headline for production: 2-pass loading. In mining, passes per truck matter because every extra pass adds time. If the excavator can fill a truck in 2 passes instead of 3 or 4, you reduce idle time for the truck fleet and increase overall hauling efficiency. 2-pass loading works best when the bucket size and the truck body match well, and when the operator can place material accurately to hit a balanced load. Watch closely when the bucket dumps. Notice how the operator spreads the material rather than piling it all in one spot. That helps with weight distribution across axles, improves stability on the haul, and can reduce tire wear and suspension stress over time. Also pay attention to how tight the swing is. The most efficient loading setups minimize swing angle, often around 60 to 90 degrees when possible, because swing time is a major part of the total cycle. You'll see the 6015B positioned to keep that swing short, and the truck's approach in a way that reduces the need for the excavator to reach or chase the body. That's not luck, that's planning. Bench layout, truck spotting, and an operator who understands flow. Here's a real performance highlight from the industry side. In many large surface mining operations, the difference of just a few seconds per cycle, multiplied across hundreds of trucks per shift, can mean a huge change in daily production. That's why operators obsess over smoothness. Smooth is fast. Smooth reduces shock loads on pins, bushings, and cylinders, and it keeps the machine in the sweet spot of hydraulic efficiency. Look at how the boom doesn't slam at the top or bottom of travel. It decelerates cleanly. That's precision control, and it protects the machine while keeping output high. Now watch the truck loading etiquette. The bucket doesn't hover over the truck any longer than necessary. The dump is crisp, controlled, and immediately the bucket is already curling back and returning to the face. This is exactly what high production loading looks like. No wasted swing, no unnecessary height, no extra repositioning. And if you've ever worked around haul trucks, you know this matters for safety too. Predictable movements, clean dumps, and consistent positioning keep everyone safer in the blind spot zones. If you're enjoying this kind of real heavy equipment technique, hit the like button. It helps more people find the video. And tell me in the comments, do you prefer watching ultra-class excavators like the 6015B, or do you like the nimble all-arounders that do multiple jobs on site? Now let's shift to the second part of the job, the Caterpillar 374D loading overburden into 4-axle Mercedes and MAN trucks. Overburden is the material above the ore or the target layer, soil, rock, mixed material, that must be removed efficiently to access what the mine is actually after. It's not glamorous, but it's the work that makes everything else possible. And the 374D is a perfect example of a heavy construction excavator adapted for mining support. Fast cycles, reliable hydraulics, and the kind of control you need when conditions change from one bucket to the next. Look at how the 374D handles the face. Overburden can be inconsistent, loose in one section, packed in another, sometimes wet, sometimes chunky. The operator compensates with bucket angle and digging depth, keeping each bucket load consistent so the trucks don't end up with underfills or messy spillover. Watch closely as the bucket dumps into the truck body. There's a deliberate placement, aiming to keep the load even. With road-going style 4-axle trucks, balanced loading isn't just about efficiency, it's about control and safety on uneven haul routes. One thing that stands out here is working mode discipline. On many excavators, operators can select different power and hydraulic response modes depending on the job. Higher power for tough digging, more efficient modes for lighter material or faster cycling. You can often see the difference in the machine's behavior. Quick, responsive swing when the material is lighter, steady, powerful lift when it's heavier. And the operator skill shows in the consistency. No jerky corrections, no overswing, just a stable arc from face to truck. Also, look at truck spotting. Good spotting keeps the excavator's track position stable and reduces pivot steering and repositioning, which saves time and reduces undercarriage wear. When a truck pulls in cleanly, the excavator can keep the same swing path and repeat the cycle like a metronome. That's how you build a smooth production chain. Excavator, truck, haul road, everything moving with minimal interruption. Here's another interesting fact from heavy equipment operations. Fuel and component life are closely tied to operator technique. Rapid, harsh control inputs create pressure spikes in hydraulics and higher stress on structures. Smooth control can lower fuel burn per ton moved and extend the life of wear parts. So when you see an operator making it look easy, that's not just style, it's smart operation. Before we wrap, I want you to drop a comment telling me what you think is harder: 2-pass precision loading with a huge mining excavator, or consistent overburden loading with changing material conditions. And if you want more videos like this, real machines, real work, real technique, subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next upload. And just like that, the cycle continues. Dig, swing, dump, return. 2 machines working different layers of the job, keeping trucks moving and the mine breathing forward one load at a time. Thanks for watching Caterpillar 6015B Excavator loading dump trucks in 2 passes. Mercedes-Benz Overburden loading. If you enjoyed the industrial power and the operator precision in this one, you're going to love what's coming next. More heavy loading, sharper technique, and even bigger production action in the next video.